In this chapter, we are going to talk about the total differential and some approximations. The total derivative of the function f is defined as follows. It is given by df equal to dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dy. So the meaning of dou f by dou x is derivative of the function f partially with respect to x. When you differentiate partial with respect to x, you have to treat y as a constant term. Similarly, the meaning of dou f by dou y is derivative of the given function f partially with respect to the variable y. When you perform partial derivative with respect to y, you have to treat the other variable x as a constant one. In this chapter, we are going to talk about three important change or error, I can say. The first one is called absolute change or absolute error. It is denoted by the absolute value of df, or I can say it is denoted by the absolute value of the total derivative of the function. Second one is called relative change or relative error. To calculate relative change or relative error, I have to divide the total derivative value by f, and we have to take the absolute value. Finally, the percentage change or the percentage error is denoted by modulus or absolute value of df by f multiplied by 100. Since we are calculating percentage, we multiplied by 100. Question number 1. We have given a function f of x comma y equal to x power 5 y power 3 minus 7x power 3 minus y power 2 plus 3. We have to find the total derivative at the point x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. We know that the total derivative of the function f is given by df equal to dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dy. So let me calculate dou f by dou x. So what do you mean by dou f by dou x? Differentiate the function f partially with respect to the variable x. So this will give you 5x power 4 y power 3. In the second term, if I differentiate 7x power 3 with respect to x, that is equal to minus 21x power 2. In the third term, there is no x, it will be 0. In the fourth term, there is no x, it will be 0. Then I have to find dou f by dou y. What is the meaning of dou f by dou y? Partial derivative of the given function with respect to the variable y. So here in the first term, I have both x and y. So keep x power y as a constant term. Derivative of y power 3 with respect to y will give you 3y power 2. So I can write 3x power 5 y power 2. In the second term, there is no y, so this will be 0. In the third term, I have minus y power 2. So derivative of minus y power 2 will be minus 2y, and derivative of the number 3 equal to 0. Then we will substitute these values in the function, in the formula. What is the formula? df equal to dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dy. So df equal to 5x power 4 y power 3 minus 21x power 2 into dx plus the result of dou f by dou y, that will be 3x power 5 y power 2 minus 2y times dy. So here I have to substitute x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. So wherever you have x, replace it by 1. Wherever you have y, replace it by 2. So the final answer is df equal to 19 times dx plus 8 multiplied dy. No need to replace dx dy. Okay, just replace x equal to 1, y equal to 2 here. Keep dx and dy as it is. Okay, let us discuss some problems based on approximations. Consider a cone with a radius of 5 cm and a height of 10 cm. Find the change in the volume of the cone if there is a change in the radius by 0.02 cm and in the height by 0.05. Also find the relative and percentage change in the volume. So to solve this problem, we should know the volume of the cone formula. The volume of the cone formula will be capital V is equal to 1 over 3 pi r squared h. So here what I do, I have to substitute r value and h value. So keep pi as it is. Radius is given as 5 centimeter. So we replace r by 5, r power 2. Then replace height by 10. So we have given 10 as the height. Okay, so we have given r equal to 5, height h equal to 10. There is a change in the radius which is denoted by dr. It is given by 0.02. There is a change in the height which is given by dh 0.05. Okay, in the first one I have to calculate the total derivative. In the last slide I have explained the concept of total derivative. So here the function is v. So I can write the total derivative as like this: dv equal to dou v by dou r into dr, dou v by dou h into dh. Because we have given radius and height, so we have denoted as dr and dh. So let me calculate dou v by dou r. What is the meaning of dou v by dou r? Take the function v, do the partial derivative with respect to the value r. So what I will get, we have 1 by 3 as constant, pi also constant, derivative of r power 2 with respect to r will give you 2r, and h also constant. So I have written dou v by dou r as 2 by 3 pi r h. Then I have to calculate dou v by dou h. What is the meaning of dou v by dou h? Take the volume v, differentiate the partial derivative with respect to h. So 1 by 3 is constant, pi is constant, r squared also constant. Derivative of h with respect to h will give you 1. So we have declared dou v by dou r equal to 2 by 3 pi r h and dou v by dou h equal to 1 by 3 pi r squared. Substitute these values here. Substitute the values here. Okay, and wherever you have r, replace r value by 5. Wherever you have h, replace h value by 10. dr you should replace by 0.02 and dh you will replace by 0.05. So if you substitute all the values in this formula, you will get dv equal to 3.401. Then we are asking for absolute change. We know that the absolute change is nothing but modulus value of dv. So we have taken the same answer as absolute change. If any minus value comes, you have to consider into positive. Then relative change. What is relative change? Relative change, it's given by the formula, the absolute value of dv by v. So this is dv result. V is here. Okay. In this formula, you have to replace r equal to 5 and h equal to 10. So that will give you 261.66. If I divide dv by v, that is equal to 0.012. Finally, I have to calculate percentage error. What is percentage error? Modulus value of dv by v multiplied by 100. So that is going to be 1.29 percentage. Let us discuss one more question. A cylinder can is designed to have a radius of 2 inches. So that means r equal to 2. Height of 5 inches. That means h equal to 5. The radius and height are off by an amount. dr equal to 0.03. So dr also given it is given as 0.03. DH also given, it is given as 0.4. So like previous problem, here we are dealing with cylinder. So we are going to calculate the change, absolute change, relative change, percentage change in the volume of the cylinder can. So we begin the problem by writing the volume of the cylinder. The volume of the cylinder is given by V is equal to pi r squared h. Then I have to calculate dou V by dou R. So dou V by dou R is 2 pi r h. Then I have to calculate dou V by dou h. So dou V by dou h equal to pi r squared. Because this pi r squared is constant, derivative of h with respect to h will be 1. Then let me write the total derivative formula. So the formula will be dv equal to dou v by dou r into dr plus dou v by dou h into dh. Then what I do? I have to substitute all the values here. R value, h value, dr value, dh value, dou v by dou r value and dou v by dou h value. Then I will get dv equal to 2.2 pi. Then we know that the absolute change is given by the formula modulus dv, which is nothing but 2.2 pi. The relative change is given by modulus dv by v, that is equal to 0.11. And finally, the percentage change or the percentage error, this is percentage change, is given by 11 percentage. That means this value we multiply by 100. We have given one problem for you to do as a practice problem. Try it. See you in the next video.